really nice to see all of you here interested in the curriculum and the kind of teaching that we offer at SaiU University. So I am here to talk about the School of Computing and Data Science, and I see some of my students smiling there. So what I would like to, so Akhila has stated very nicely is the sort of philosophy that we try to think about when we are deciding or designing our curriculums. Okay, we aim to make our curriculums more and more interdisciplinary, multidisciplinary, and so our curriculum currently also reflects that. So if I would like to state some of the major points. In comparison with typical engineering colleges or typical B.Tech programs where all the credits go towards the major. Okay, so if you are doing a B.Tech in computer science or you are doing a BE in mechanical engineering, you are most likely to take all your courses in those subjects. Okay, just this week we visited Anna University and they were saying that they are now opening up their engineering curriculums to allow students from one major to take courses in other majors, but in engineering. Okay, so if they are still, so maybe a computer science major can take a course in mechanical, but they are still, siloed in the same kind of. If it's an engineering student, then they will take courses in engineering only. Okay, so this is something that I think is a unique opportunity that SaiU University offers to its students, which is we are offering technical programs, so B.Tech programs, where you take about 50% of your credits in the major that you have chosen, but you have a lot of freedom to choose your electives from other courses that are offered at the university, also in the other schools. So there is the School of Computing and Data Science right now, there's a School of Arts and Sciences, and there's a School of Law. And students are able to choose their minors from the other schools also. Okay, so that I think is the main sort of flexibility that a technical course at SaiU University offers, which you won't see this flexibility at any of the other institutes in India. This is very common in universities abroad, but this is we have this sort of flexibility because we are up and coming, and the new national education policy also sort of encourages universities to look at these models. And since we are just building up, we can already start thinking about doing it in this way so that we align ourselves with the new thought. So that is how so the School of Computing and Data Science offers 3 B.Techs. There's a B.Tech in computer science, there's a B.Tech in data science, and there's a joint major that's a B.Tech in computing and data science. So the first one, the B.Tech in computer science, as I said, you need half of your courses in the major, and then there's a sort of bouquet of foundation courses that all students at the university do, and these foundation courses are meant to open up our students to all the challenges that they see in life in this world, okay, in these days. So there's global challenges which deals with global challenges in all areas of life, so that it's a course made of modules. There's frontiers, which deals with the frontiers in technology as well as frontiers in humanities, frontiers in biology or other sciences. So that's again a course made up of modules. And there are 7 foundation courses in total. Okay, and there are these foundation courses which make me feel like, these are things I would have liked to learn as a student. Indian Constitution, for example, is something that I used to love civics when I was in school, and I never got to learn more than that. So, there's a course called Indian Constitution, there's a course called Artistic Appreciation, okay, which I totally lack, and I would have loved to undergo a course on artistic appreciation when I was a college student. So there are these 7 foundation courses which all students take, and I think that builds a lot of maturity in the students. Then of course there are the major courses which forms 50% of the curriculum, and then there's an option to go for a minor. So the minor, this is where the other kind of flexibility comes in. So you can have minors not just in the school that you're enrolled in, you can also have minors in the other two schools. So for example, you can be enrolled in the School of Computing and Data Science, but you could choose to do a minor in, so currently we have economics, biology, there's physics, mathematics, psychology, law, literature. Maybe I have listed them all. So you have these, so you could be doing a major in B.Tech in computer science, but you could be doing a minor in economics, or you could be doing a minor in physics or biology, and complementing it with interdisciplinary courses in computational biology, for example. So these are the kind of options that we offer. So this comes not only with B.Tech in computer science, you could also be doing the same when you do a B.Tech in data science. Data science actually is coming up as an independent discipline, and it is in the same place where computer science, say, was 20 years ago. So about 20-25 years ago, people wouldn't recognize computer science as a discipline in itself. People would say, well, computer science is part of mathematics, or computer science is part of electronics, or computer science is just part of engineering. Okay, so nobody would say that it's an independent discipline in itself. But now, of course, it is very much recognized as its own, has its own weight. Similarly, data science is in the same place right now. Mathematicians would say, well, this is just mathematics. Statisticians would say, this is what we have been doing all our lives. And computer scientists would say, well, you're nowhere without us. So, so data science is actually an amalgamation of all three. And in recent times, people or institutes have been, both in India and abroad, have been offering programs in data science, undergraduate, and we still haven't seen a department of data science anywhere, but these programs are being very much offered. And data science is one place where the interdisciplinarity really plays a part. So you could be a data scientist, but when you are employed at some company, you really need to know the domain in which the company operates. Okay, so you may know your statistics and your programming, but if you are going to a life sciences company, okay, then you really need to know some biology. Or if you're going to a financial firm, then you really need to know some finance and economics. Okay, so you need that domain knowledge without which you cannot really apply your data science skills. So that is, so when you're doing a B.Tech in data science at SaiU University, you have the options of choosing a variety of these minors depending on your interests. Okay. I especially find interesting that you can do a minor in law, because law really plays a very important role nationally as well as internationally, and data science has a big role to play the way we are going to look at law going forward. And law has a big role to play, I think, in technology, the way deep learning is shaping up. Law will have to say a lot about which of these things are legal and which of these things are not allowed. Okay, the same goes for ChatGPT actually. ChatGPT has issues with law. So the third program that I was talking about is the B.Tech in Computing and Data Science. This is a major in which your minor stays within the school. So you could be doing a major in computer science with a minor in data science, or vice versa. Okay, so your major and minor both stay in the same school, but of course there will be space for electives that you can take from the other schools, even if you are doing a B.Tech in Computing and Data Science. So that is a very focused sort of program. You will be doing all the courses, core courses in computer science, as well as the core courses required for data science. So these are the three programs that we offer from the School of Computing and Data Science right now. But in the field of computer science, we also offer BSc in computer science from the School of Arts and Sciences, and the curriculum is no lacking than the B.Tech programs that we offer. One thing that I would like to highlight is that this is something that I have heard from past students, is that when they went to engineering, they had to study subjects that they really did not choose. Okay, they said, well, I was doing computer science, but I had to study this chemistry which I did not like. So not to say anything bad of chemistry, it's a wonderful subject, but it is also possible that a certain student does not have an inclination towards studying it. So this is something that we is unique in our program, which is the students have the option to choose what are the other subjects that they study. Other than the major core courses for the major, none of the other courses are really forced upon them. So it's a choice that the students make based on their liking. Okay. So I don't know if I'm going beyond my. I just want to say about teaching and evaluation methods. So our teaching and evaluation methods are actually state of the art. And I can confidently say this because first of all, our faculty have national as well as international experience, have worked at various institutes and seen how teaching is done. But also we are very much in line with the NEP's recommendations and the UGC's evaluation reforms that came up 3 years ago. So having studied all these and having studied our methods, I can very confidently say that both our teaching methods and evaluation methods, for example, our evaluation goes in line with the reform that requires universities to move more and more towards a continuous evaluation model, where the students are evaluated through various ways, not just a final exam. Okay, so you don't have 100% weightage just on the final exam or a 50-50 on the mid-sem plus final exam, where that creates a lot of pressure for the student to perform well on that one evaluation. Okay, so then the students can be seen mugging up everything for that one exam, and it's either you're there or you're not there. Okay, so that also builds a lot of stress. Also, it's unfair to the students who are not meant to do these kind of once in a semester exam. Okay, so all your semester's performance depends on that one exam. So continuous evaluation has been shown through research to be the best way to evaluate students, and that is the method that we adopt for all our courses at SaiU University. So you have a mix of quizzes, assignments, projects, you have presentations, maybe weekly quizzes, things like that. So that 70% of the course evaluation happens throughout the semester, and there's about a 30 to 40% weightage given to the final exam, where you definitely have to take the final exam, but you don't have that much pressure as you would have if that final exam counted for 100% of your grade. So that is what I would like to say about our teaching and evaluation methods. And finally, we encourage internships, not only in the School of Computing and Data Science, but also in the other schools. And very much in line with the UGC and NEP guidelines, we offer as many credits as possible for internships, up to 20 credits in fact in the School of Computing and Data Science in the 4-year program, to encourage students to gain real life skills through industry internships. They could be going and working in NGOs, they could be going and working in a tinkering lab or actual research labs. They could be helping with their family business. Okay, they could be working with a faculty member who's consulting in their department and getting some experience from the school itself. So there are various kinds of internships. If the student can make the rationale that they are learning something from this internship and they can put in the amount of time required, the university will give them credits for it. So students are encouraged to take up internships and given credits for it. So these are some of the unique points I would say that make the B.Tech programs at SaiU University really attractive to students who want to go beyond the siloed way in which generally these programs are done in various institutes, and open up their minds to or try and explore other subject areas of their interest. So I think the School of Law after me, so I'll take your leave and I'll answer any questions that you might have after we are done. Thank you.